Are you looking to do deals and master flipping houses? Welcome to the DoDeals Show with our host, Mr. Tim Mai. As a successful investor and mentor to many real estate investors, Tim's students consistently run 6- and 7-figure investing businesses. Each week, you'll hear from top real estate investors who share the best strategies, systems, and secrets that you can use to be more successful. Tim and his guests will pull back the curtain for you to learn their exact tactics, tricks, and tools that are working best right now in today's real estate market. Now, let's welcome Mr. Tim Mai.
Well, hello, everybody. This is Tim Mai. Today, I have Mikk Sachar on the line with us. We're going to interview him about how he does 2 to 3 deals a month in the York County, Pennsylvania area. We're going to focus specifically around marketing. He does a lot of postcards, a lot of direct mail. That's 80% of his marketing. Some YouTube as well. We'll touch on that as well. Thank you so much, Mikk, for being on this interview with me today, buddy.
Hey, thank you so much, Tim, for having me, man. It's a pleasure. I've been seeing your stuff for a long, long time. I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so why don't we start with, share with us, how did you get started? I know, and then share a little bit too, because you have some rentals as well. You have 20 rentals on top of the deals. So share with us a little bit about how you get started, how you do a mix, like how do you decide the mix of type of deals that you do and when to wholesale, when to rehab, when to keep them as rentals. So we'll start with that first.
Okay, great question. Well, first things first, how I ended up in the York County area is I'm actually half English, half Indian. So I grew up in India, and my parents had decided that they wanted to send me to America for college. And they wanted to kind of keep us on the East Coast because when we had vacations and stuff like that, we were able to go to England fairly easily rather than going all the way from the West Coast. So my brother was ahead of me, and he basically came to York College. We were looking for something small, like a small school. And my parents basically said, by the time it was my time, they said, hey, listen, you don't have any family there in America, so why don't you just go where your brother goes? And I said, oh, that's fine. So I came here. And while at college, I actually studied marketing was my undergraduate degree, and my master's degree is in finance. And I remember being in finance class and learning about, making 2, 3, 4% in the stock market and how, it was like the biggest deal ever, so on and so forth. And we were studying like all types of, options pricing, Black-Scholes pricing, all that, like crazy stuff. But at the same time, I was living off campus, and there was about 5 of us living together in a house off campus. And we were each paying $300 a month. So $1,500 we were paying. And this one guy used to just show up every once in a while. I didn't know who he was at first, but he'd come every once in a while just to collect our money. And he would never make any repairs. He wouldn't do anything. And I thought to myself, holy crap. Here I am worrying and trying to make, figure out how to make 3, 5% in the stock market. I wonder how much this guy is making as far as being a landlord on this property. When I looked at the numbers and figured out that property that I was living in was probably only worth around $50,000 at the time, I really began to understand that real estate has some crazy, crazy returns. So about my junior year in college, I knew at the back of my mind that I definitely wanted to get involved in real estate. So, got my MBA, went through the whole corporate America thing, got a Big 5 accounting job at KPMG and stuff, and I thought my life was made. I was there for 9 months, and I just couldn't do it. It just wasn't my style. And, basically I decided that it was time for me to kind of get out of that business. Got into the mortgage business because I just happened to be talking to a friend of mine. And that's where I learned the ins and outs of financing and financing investment property and so on and so forth. And again, I ran into the same scenario where people would call me to finance properties, and they would call me again in 6 months after they'd flipped a property and made like 30 grand. So I was like, oh, crap. I was like, all right, what am I doing? So lo and behold, in 2004, I decided, all right, it's time for me to kind of break in. And I ended up buying my first 2 investment properties, my first 2 rental properties right in the York College area because it was an area that I knew. And I knew what kind of rates I could get because I'd already been paying them, 4 or 5 years before that. So I bought those properties and I still hold them today. And over the years, I've just started to add more and more properties. And when I first started, I didn't actually really know even how to buy the properties well. I was just going through the MLS channels, so I paid retail for those first two properties, which is the biggest mistake of my life. But nonetheless, I bought them. They always cash flowed, which was fine. And then over the years, I started to, while I was still in the mortgage business, since I had financing in the back of my mind that I could use, I bought my first fix and flip property, I think in 2006 or 2007, and made a nice chunk of money on that. And then over the years, I've been filtering those in as well. And then about 5 years ago, probably in 2011, or maybe even actually, 2009, somewhere around there, is when I was in the middle of doing a fix and flip on a property, and my contractor called me up and said, "Hey, Mick, there's a guy here who wants to buy the property, and here's his phone number." I called him up. I talked to him, and I said, "Hey, listen, I'm in the middle of fixing up the property. I'll give you a call back in 2 months when it's ready, and I'll sell it to you then." He said, "No, no, 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 no. I want to buy it now the way it is." And I said, "Did you go into the property?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's a piece of junk right now." He's like, "That's fine, man. I want to buy it the way it is." So I said, "All right." And he asked me how much I wanted for it. I basically looked at my numbers and added 10,000 onto it, thinking, okay, what the heck. And he's like, "All right, I'll take it." And he, in a matter of 2 weeks, closed. And I was like, whoa, okay. Lo and behold, another 3-4 months went by, and another few deals that I was working on and negotiating the short sales kind of popped. And 5 of them came through, and I wasn't able to buy all 5 of them. I didn't have the funds ready to buy all 5. And I thought in the back of my mind, let me call this one guy up, because he told me at the time, he said, "If you ever run into properties like this again, please call me." Called him up, boom, 2 properties again he bought. Now all of a sudden I started to investigate this a little bit further and figured out there was a little niche of a market for people like himself. He was a doctor, very busy, owned a fairly large portfolio of properties, and just blatantly told me, "Mick, I don't know how you found this deal at a price that you were able to sell it to me and make the money that you made. I don't care how much money you made, but you gave it to me at a price that made sense for me. I'm sick and tired of going through the realtor channel, because all the properties in that channel, the prices just aren't right."
Right.
And it dawned on me at that moment in time that, realtors have an inherent benefit in selling a property at a higher price because they're commission-based. Right. Whereas we as wholesalers aren't really commission-based. We're just going to make our certain number, whatever the numbers are. So as such, price doesn't make a difference for us as long as we're making a good number. Right. And he just decided, he said, "Listen, I want to buy them anytime you get another property like this." After that moment in time is when I really started to get focused on building my buyers list and building more people like him, because I realized I needed more than just this one guy. And I started really concentrating on building my buyers list. And over the years, in the York County area, I was probably one of the first wholesalers that kind of became known as a wholesaler. I'm sure there was other people doing it here too, but I started to gain a reputation in this area as like one of the first wholesalers. Now I basically just pick and choose what I want to do. Luckily, my model has been wholesale, 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 build cash, build cash, build cash. Nice property comes up, either I buy it to keep and hold as a rental property, or I've got enough cash and enough leverage to buy it myself, fix it up, and resell it. So if there's some real cream of the crop deals that I just know without a doubt that I really need to buy this, fix it up, and flip it, and that's going to make me more money, then that's what I'll do. If, however, I feel I can quickly turn a property and make, a quick 3 to 7 to 8, 10 grand, I don't need to make, in this market, I don't need to make 30 grand on a wholesale deal. And I don't. This market won't, allow that. So there's times where I just basically will quickly flip a property. If I'm in a cash building mode, I'll quickly wholesale. If I've got enough cash to do something where I can just buy and hold the property, then I'll do that as well. Awesome. So that's how I choose my, exit strategy.
Gotcha. Okay. So you do you use private money at all, or do you? I
do. Over the years, I've definitely looked out, and I've done the same thing and listened to people like yourself, listened to other gurus in the market who basically have been talking about private money for so long. And for so many of us, it seems like an impossible thing to do. It really seems difficult to be able to go to someone and build a relationship up and say, hey, listen, can I borrow $100,000 to buy this property? However, if you really listen to advice from people like yourself and what people out there are saying, it's really all about building the relationship first. So my guy that I ended up building up a relationship with, he found me at a real estate investors meeting. Mm-hmm. We both went there as complete strangers. And lo and behold, he had reached out to me at the meeting itself and said, he heard me talk and he heard me say something about short sales or something like that, or fix and flip. And he felt comfortable enough to come and talk to me and said, hey, Mick, I'm in the middle of doing a property right now and I'm having some problems. Can you give me some advice? Apparently, he asked the same question to about 5 different people. And 4 other people basically just snubbed him off like he was nobody. And he was nobody to me, or, I was nobody to him. However, I'm a big believer in karma, and I'm just a good person at heart. And, I like to do, if I can help people, I don't mind. So I said to him, hey, definitely, reach out to me, give me a call. Here's my email address. Lo and behold, the next day he reaches out to me, and I'm one of 5 who actually gets back in touch with him. And I said, let's go have some lunch. And we sat there and talked and chit-chatted. And I thought this guy wanted, and this was kind of my first student that I was mentoring, because he wanted some help and he wanted to do some more fix and flips. And I kind of showed him the ropes and said, hey, this is the mistakes that you made on the last one. Here's how not to do it in the future. Let's do this, moving forward. And we did that for about 6 months, 7 months, just going back and forth, having breakfast meetings and stuff, and so on and so forth. Eventually, I got to the point where he got to the point where he made it pretty obvious. He said, listen, I'm kind of older. I don't know if I really want to kind of get my hands dirty and do all this stuff. And then it dawned on me. I was like, so are you thinking you'd rather be more involved in real estate on a passive kind of capacity? Like you just kind of want to be involved but not do much? He's like, yeah. And I was like, well, have you ever thought about being a private lender? I do work with other people who basically lend me their money. I do all the grunt work and hard work, and I, pay them back their principal plus interest. And he's like, Mick, I thought you would never ask me. And I was blown away. So for anyone watching this, any of your students or anything like that, that's how it was done. Now, was I able to do that overnight? No. And I didn't even know what I was doing, but what I really inherently was doing was building a friendship and building a relationship. And then he actually asked me to be someone to borrow money from him. And it's been fantastic. I've paid him anywhere between 7 to 12%, depending on the deal that I'm working with. And so he's my go-to guy that I go to. And then I have some other ones that I've also developed, a very similar type of method. And then, hard money lenders are always out there. So at the back of my mind, I always have hard money lenders that I can use. Right. But obviously, anyone listening to this knows that you really got to find the cream of the crop to be able to use hard money.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's for sure. And private money is the way to go. I haven't, I use hard money on like some of my first few deals, but I haven't used hard money in long time. But awesome. So now, so share with us, I know you do a lot of direct mail. Who are you mailing to and what are you mailing to them?
Okay. First things first, I do a lot of like direct mail. Like I said, I'd say about 80% of my business comes from direct mail. The other 20% comes from a combination of maybe online internet stuff. I do a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then some referral sources that once you've been in the business for a little while, there's automatically going to be some referral sources, people of attorneys and stuff like that will refer some business to you, but it's nothing you can rely on. Direct mail, on the other hand, is something you can actually rely on and the numbers make sense. Right. Typically, one of the most obvious things that anyone out there who's listening to this can do, and it's free, is when you're driving around, start going, taking different routes to work or different routes to the grocery store, go into neighborhoods and so on and so forth, and simply look for homes that, the grass is overgrown and, they've got a whole bunch of mail stacked out outside in their, in mailbox. When it snows, like in Houston, I guess it doesn't snow, obviously, so this doesn't apply to your students or in that area. But in this area, when it snows here, I make it a point that within a day or 2 days of a snowfall, I go out and drive around looking for any driveways that have not been shoveled. Okay? That's a big sign of a vacant property again, that you might not be able to tell during the summer months, but the winter months you can definitely tell.
Nice.
And then especially if there's no foot tracks, oh man, that means no one's coming in and out of that property. Then simply get that address and then look up, your local GIS system, go to your local tax assessor's office or whatever and figure out who the property owner is, build up a list of people like that and mail to them. Here's one typical thing that I mail.
Okay.
And this is like your typical yellow letter that everyone and their mother probably knows about now. And here's basically how I've done it. I basically hand wrote this, and I wrote it on a blank piece of paper, and then I scanned it to make it a PDF.
Okay.
Once it was scanned as a PDF, then I printed out on this yellow paper. And as you can see, I've left a blank for right after the deer, and I've left a blank here where the property address is. So I just keep a stack of these, by the side of my desk. And anytime I have a property like that I want to send a mailing to, I'll just, handwrite something in there and put on there, "Here, dear Joe Blow, I'm looking to buy your property at 123 Main Street. Give me a call." You would be extremely surprised how many people call back on those type of things. Okay. I mean, the yellow letter didn't become famous because it doesn't work. Right. It became famous because it works.
Yeah.
So that's one list. Then on top of that, the other list that we pay attention to as marketers is a whole combination of them. But one of the ones that I like the best is the tax sale list. In this area and pretty much in any areas, I think all over the country, when someone hasn't paid their real estate taxes for a little while, maybe a year or 2 years, they go on a tax sale list that eventually the property is going to be sold at a tax sale auction. I don't go to the auctions necessarily, but I figure out who those people are ahead of time and figure out their mailing address, and then I mail to them and just simply say, "Hey, I'm looking to buy your property." And I'll put them on a list. Sometimes you can be as direct by saying, "Hey, listen, I noticed your properties have got to go to tax sale in 2 months. Give me a call." But sometimes you might get a little bit of resistance. People get pissed off with that kind of stuff. So you have to be general in nature most of the time, I've thought. But, so the tax sale list is a great list. Probate list is another one. Basically going into, your courthouse and figuring out where all the probate leads are. And these are people who, people have passed away, and now they've got executors and people handling their estate. You basically send a letter to their estate. Another list. Go ahead.
Real quick on the probate. Do you when you do these courthouse search, do you send someone down there, or do you yourself go down there?
At the beginning, I've gone down myself. And then taken very strict and detailed notes of exactly what I did. And then basically I've gone out there in the circle of people that I work with. If anyone ever says that they want to work with me or something like that,
nice.
or they want, they want me to help them with, being in the real estate business, I say, okay, well, let me see how much you can do, for yourself, number one, and how good are you at actually creating these type of leads. And I teach them what to do. And I say, go do this for me, and then we'll work together. It's a give and take.
Right.
I
like that strategy a lot, because as investors, we get those kind of questions all the time. It's like, "Hey, can you teach me how to do this? Can you?" Yeah. So might as well put them to work. Great job.
Definitely. And at the same time, it's definitely teaching them a very, very valuable skill.
Yeah, no kidding.
And most of the time, 10 students come to me and they ask me that question. 9 of them are going to weed themselves out and not even do that part. Now all of a sudden I know, what, I would have wasted my time with this guy. If he can't go there to the courthouse and spend 1 hour a day to do this, man, thank God I didn't waste my time on him.
Right.
So that's one way. But yeah, at the beginning I did it myself, and now I've taught other people.
Gotcha.
Another list, Tim, that over the years that I've kind of have figured out, which I really enjoy, is it's kind of like an inherited list. So it's nothing fancy by any means. But if ever you have a realtor connection and you can get access to the MLS, a great list that I've found is to have your MLS realtor figure out every property that transferred for under $1,000 in the last 6 months. Typically, those transfers are some type of a weird transfer, whether it's inherited or whether it's someone basically getting a divorce and then they're transferring it over just to one spouse. There's usually some weird type of transaction going on in that list, and you can get that list from any MLS out there. And then that's another list that I mail to. A good response from there as well. And then obviously the inherited list is also good. I mean, there's some companies out there that sell that type of stuff. Off the top of my head, I can't think of. Guy's name is Lance or something like that. U.S. lead list.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, I think his name is Lance.
I think if someone typed like U.S. lead list, investor list, I think that's
he's one of the famous guys. He's the one guy in the area who's got that list. Then obviously MLS expired lists are also good. Those are great lists. Now I don't necessarily just send to everything that's expired. I typically narrow it down and I look for non-owner occupied expired lists. So already people who have non-owner occupied and then they're expired. Oof.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's a good one. What else? Then the out-of-state owner is also obviously a good one that everyone uses. But to be honest with you, I've noticed that the returns on those, especially in today's market, when everyone, I'm noticing, I'm sure you're noticing this too. There's a lot of people who want to get into wholesale business and real estate. That's the one list that they target.
Right.
A crap load.
It's Chris Chico's fault.
Those.
You know what I said? I said it's Chris Chico's fault. He popularized that thing so much.
There you go, definitely. Well, with that said, I want to show you a couple of my postcards that I've used. And Chris Chico is definitely one of the guys that I first found these things from. So basically, here's like 3 different postcards.
Okay.
And if you notice here, I'll put things like third notice, second notice,
right.
First notice. Use that same old, when you're behind on credit cards or tax bills or something like that, when those people send you stuff by saying first notice, second notice, third notice, fourth notice,
right.
They're doing that for a reason. They didn't just make that up because it doesn't work. There's a reason why those things work. And when people see these type of things, like this one says, do not throw away. Tim, can you see it? Or is
it I can see it. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I got a whole bunch of postcards here. And why do I have these right now? Why do I save them? Not just for Tim Mai's interview, but I saved them because, listen, anyone who's going to do direct mail, you're going to send out 1,000 of these, 5,000 of them. You're going to get a crap load back that you have to now go back through your list and take these addresses out so that you're not wasting your money and mailing to them again. Okay? Then another thing that you can do, and I'll be honest with you, I feel terrible saying this, that I haven't done it, but you should skip trace these things too. But I don't know.
Yeah.
That's too much work.
When I have a student that he does mailing just for the purpose of getting them back.
Ooh,
and then
wow. Okay.
So most of his deal is all done through skip tracing. He goes way beyond what you and I would do, right? I mean, some of his deals, and of course he has criteria of how far he goes, but some of his deals, he hire a private investigator to go after them. So he goes, so he get these houses dirt cheap. I mean, it's like, because they're deals that no one goes after. It's too hard to find. So a lot of time, by the time he gets a hold of these homeowners, they either don't even remember they still own the property, or don't realize like they inherited from their their parents or whatever, and just didn't care about it. So he gets them for like $500, $1,000.
And now you're making me feel bad, Tim, that I've been lazy on that.
No, well, I mean, it's like I definitely don't feel bad, but like that's how do what works for you, right? And then as you have time, like you can expand into into like other ways of doing things, but like what you have going, boom, it's already working for you. Do that 80% of the time, and then that extra 20%, test out different things. But yeah, I mean, the student I mentioned, he makes over $1 million a year doing just that model.
Wow.
Yeah, he sent out postcards. He's like, I don't care if the seller never called me, because the money I make is on the deals that the postcards came back.
Nice.
So,
nice.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so really really great. So you mail to all these different lists. Do you take the calls yourself, or do you have someone takes the call?
At the beginning, when I first started, I definitely used to take the calls. But very quickly, I learned from people like yourself and other gurus out there who've been teaching. They've always said that real estate, this is a lifestyle type of business. And I don't want anyone calling me at 7:30 at night while I'm hanging out with my family. No, thank you. And to be honest with you, I found out it's actually less efficient that way, because most of the time, I might not pick up the phone, I'm out golfing or something like that. So obviously now, when I first started, I tried to do it the cheaper way, which was by getting like an answering service from like Freedom Voice or something like that. It was like $9.99 a month.
Right.
And then basically just had a 24-hour recorded message. So all my mailings used to say, you can call 24 hours a day, 24-hour recorded message. By the way, that's a big key in any of your mailings. You should put on there, call 24-hour recorded message. It's proven that increases rates.
Yes.
And that used to work fantastic, and I still do that. And why it works so well is, in all honesty, the people who call and listen to a 24-hour recorded message, and when your message is about 3 minutes long, really explicitly saying, this is what I'm looking for. Look, if you're looking for top dollar on your property and you think your house is worth more than, Bill Gates' house, I'm not your buyer. I'm probably not the right guy. However, if you're looking to sell your property and just need someone who can buy it as is, won't complain about, little nitpicking, paint chipping here and there, and you just want to get this headache out of your way, then I'm your buyer. As long as you understand that I'm going to need a discount. This is how I feed my children, and this is how I, buy my kids new shoes. I want you to understand this is what I do for a living. Once they've listened to that message for 3 minutes, and then they still leave me their name and number, man, that's a hot lead. Everyone needs to understand that. So that weeding out process by doing it that way, that's a great way to really be only talking to motivated sellers, number one. Number two, now I do have an answering service as well, just like Pat Live. Everyone's heard of Pat Live. They're one of the big ones in the in the nation. And you can just Google any type of answering service, and you can find all types of people. I think the people that I use are out of Florida, and 24 hours they call. But again, believe it or not, I do the same premise where they listen to my message. This one happens to be a minute or 2 minutes, and then they got to press 0 to talk to someone. So now they've gone through 2 steps just to get to me.
Right.
Those are hot leads. Those are hot leads. And then they basically just get emailed to me, to my phone, to whatever. And then typically from there, it used to get emailed to my virtual assistant. And then my virtual assistant would call them. So as you can tell, I don't do much work. I only wait right near the end when I've really found someone who's ready to go. So by the time I talk to them, okay, they know exactly what I'm doing. So the spiel and the sales pitch on the phone is very easy and it's very smooth. By the time they talk to me, they know that, hey, I'm looking to buy this house at a discount. And then I come and say, okay, look, I'll come see your property. If I come see your property tomorrow and it's something that I like, Are you, ready and able to sign a contract that day? Yes. Boom. Done.
Awesome. Well, Mikk, this has been an awesome interview. I've gotten tons of, really great information. I'm sure the viewer is going to love this as well and love you. So if they want to reach out to you, either work with you, lend you some money, whatever, learn from you, where do you want to send them? Maybe buy properties from you? Where do you want to send them?
My website is, this is actually my wholesaling website,
Okay.
and this is the best way to get in touch with me. It is rehabvault.com, and it's rehab as into rehab a property, and vault, like a bank vault. So rehabvault.com. If you go there, you'll simply see a quick little form with me, with a picture of me on top, and then a little video on the left, and then you'll see a little form there that you can basically fill out. And then by doing that, you can get on my buyer's list, and that way we can kind of communicate with each other. But if you scroll down there as well, you'll see my email address as well, and I'll give it out right now as well. It's Mikk, M-I-K-K, @rehabvault.com. So if anyone ever wants to reach out to me that way, they can reach out to me that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mikk. And one more thing, buddy. One more thing.
Yes.
And I'm gonna use this snippet of the video of the interview to promote the entire interview. So give us like your one best idea or tip.
Woof! Oh man, you put me on the spot. I used to think when I used to watch these interviews and stuff that when you'd say that kind of stuff and people would respond to you, but hey, you put me on the spot. I thought that was all like fake. You really did put me on the spot. My one best tip would probably be, I'd say the tax sale list. I really would. I mean, you are dealing with people who have an impending deadline of them losing their house. That is a big deal. Now, on top of that, if it's an investment property, then they're even more motivated. If it's their owner-occupied property, in a way, they're also very motivated because, man, they've got kids and stuff that could possibly be losing a home. So if you send them a letter and okay, you know what? So 2 tips. That's
awesome.
That's the first list, but the second tip is most important. You cannot just send them one letter and expect miracles to happen. You gotta send them another letter. For example, this is why I put on here second notice, third notice. And each one basically is saying things and building on my first letter by saying, hey, Tim, this is Mikk again. I sent a letter to you 3 weeks ago, but you didn't respond to me. I'm really worried, man. I would really love for you to call me. I really want to buy a house within the next 30 days, and I'd love to buy your property, but I can only buy so many houses. I only have a limited amount of cash. Not what I'm trying to build is like a little bit of urgency there. Please give me a call as soon as possible. No response? Tim, this is Mikk again. Give me a call. What's going on? And just, build on every letter. The response rate will get better and better. I mean, I go up to about 5, 6, 7 letters on the same prospect. Either they're going to call me and tell me to get lost, or they're going to call me and say, all right, God, I'll sell the house. What do you want to pay for it? So, I'd say that's probably the biggest tip.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. And I totally agree with you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Mikk. Buddy. So everyone, reach out to Mikk. Rehabvault.com. Check him out on YouTube. You'll see he puts a lot of videos on there to attract sellers as well. You can learn, watch, share the videos. If you want to buy some deals in York County, contact him. If you have some private money, he's a real deal. He does deals. Check him out. Contact him. So, all right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You were gonna say something, Mikk?
I was. Tim, one thing, man. Yeah, like YouTube was a great way to get me as well. If you ever Google Rehab Vault or Mikk Sachar, and I spell my name M-I-K-K and then Sachar, S-A-C-H-A-R. And I do want to say one more thing. It's a little self-serving, but I do want to say York County, believe it or not, everyone, is actually a very good area to be invested in. If you look it up, it was actually voted as one of the top 10 markets for flipping properties by Realty Check.
Nice.
And so that's a great reason to get involved in this market.
Awesome.
So, Tim, thank you so much, man, for having me. It was an absolute pleasure, man. Over the years, I've it's been great, man. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, buddy. All right, everyone. Happy investing. See ya.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
And that's our show for today. If you have any questions or would like to get further training from Tim Mai, please visit our website at www.dodeals.com/Tim.